Greetings, everyone. Yes, you're here again with Chef India Camille from Back to Live by Chef India. I'm not certain how I look right now because we're trying to work out the whole camera situation, make sure it's a smooth running. You can see everything. You can see my head. My head isn't cut off. Okay, so let's just because we do have a dear customer who is in the Raw Food Daily Live, and we're just gonna send a quick update. For some reason, I haven't been able to figure out how to um, since our camera broke. Right, we're not using our computer; we're using our iPad, and that has caused me to have troubles using the link that I create beforehand to go live, where I've had to only go live like right on the spot, right? So yeah, so I just wanted to let her know that we're live. Sons. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna get started right away. Yeah, so today our live is gonna be on. We're gonna make a cauliflower scramble. Now there are some things that you can add to this that are gonna make it really, really delicious and really tasty. Um, I don't know how I'm being heard. I don't know how I'm being heard. So I guess we're gonna find out after the live is done. I'm speaking extra loud right now so that just in case, so you can make sure you can hear me. So yeah, so today we're making a cauliflower scramble. A scramble, right? Now, when I used to eat all the other foods, I used to love scrambled eggs. And I used to really, really love scrambled eggs with a nice pico de gallo salsa and some avocado and mushrooms in that scramble. So we don't have any mushrooms today. There were no mushrooms at the market, and mushrooms are imported. They're not from Belize. So, we take what we can get. But in your recipe, I would definitely recommend that you add the chopped mushrooms after you do the scramble part, along with the pico de gallo salsa. Okay? And if you have any avocado is out of season here, so we're working with what we can, right? All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. We have our cauliflower. Now, I'm not gonna make a whole lot of this right now. So this cauliflower we'll use for tomorrow's live, right? We want to make sure that with our cauliflower here, if you're in Belize, you want to just take off any top parts that look a little funny style, right? And we'll put it here to be rinsed. All right, because this is raw. So you do also want to rinse it and clean it in some lime or vinegar, uh, or both, right? And some water. So we're just going to, I have 1 cup it's about 2 cups of cauliflower florets, right? I want to put this somewhere. But let's see here. We'll put it in our compost thing here. Right? All of this is going right into the compost when we're done so that we can grow back, some very nice fruits and vegetables with what we've used already. Okay, so I have that there. I'm just going to add, and this is really what you should only ever use vinegar for, right? Is to clean. So I have the vinegar. I added some apple cider vinegar to the water here that I have the cauliflower washing in. And then I have some lime here as well. And this is a Jamaican lime. So we're just going to spray it on top, get rid of any kind of bacteria or fungus. You can even add some sea salt to this as well, right? All right. In the States, you don't have to worry so much as we have to worry because you can find organic cauliflower, and the second thing is usually their standards are different when it comes to the cleanliness of their vegetables and their fruits, right? They have a certain standard that they have to operate by. And in these countries, not so much so. So you really have to be mindful. We're going to just cut into it because we are in Belize and we want to make sure there's nothing in between the florets, right? Okay, so I have 2 cups of my cauliflower here. I'm just going to add it directly to the blender. You see the beautiful butterfly? That is I don't know if it's called a monarch butterfly. I don't think it's called a monarch butterfly, but it's a beautiful butterfly nonetheless, okay? All right, so, and they love the vegetables and the fruits. They love the compost. All right, so what we also have here is we have some bell pepper. We'll just give the bell pepper a good little rinse here. And we're going to use I thought I had my cup measurement here, but I don't. This is going to be half a cup, okay? Half a cup of bell pepper. And you want to put it right into the food processor. Now, with this here, you want to make sure that the cauliflower florets are not bigger than 1 inch, okay? Because we're going to pulse it down. But we don't want big chunks of cauliflower, and we don't want to have to over-process it. Because once you over-process it, you kill the whole vibe of the scramble, right? It becomes mushy, and the water gets released in the cauliflower. Then it tastes like cauliflower, I don't know, like just mucks, okay? All right, so then we have our hot pepper here. We're going to give our hot pepper a little rinse too. Right? Oh, I got some more bell pepper here. And I'm going to do just one tablespoon of hot pepper. And I have some green onion and some parsley. And I'm going to give this, the parsley got a little dried out. It's okay. Actually, that is mint. We don't want to have no mint up in there. But I have a few sprigs of parsley. And these have already been washed. We're going to give these a rough chop, about ½ inch thick, okay? And that will equal a 1/4 cup of green onion. And you could say a 1/4 cup of parsley too, right? All right, so we have that in there. We have our hot pepper, we have our bell pepper, we have our green onion and our parsley. And now we're going to also add just a little bit of nutritional yeast. So just 1 tablespoon of our nutritional yeast. And this gives it that little bit of different flavor, okay? More of a nutty flavor than a cauliflower sulfurous flavor. All right, now we're going to add if you have just plain turmeric, you can add plain turmeric, and you're only going to add like a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric or ½ teaspoon of turmeric. Not too much. You don't want it to taste like turmeric, but we do want it to have the color. I have some curry powder here, so curry powder is majority turmeric. So I'm just going to add ½ teaspoon, okay? All right, now the signature thing that gives this the flavor of scrambled eggs is our Kali Namak salt, which is our black salt from India. We're going to do ½ teaspoon. You don't want it too salty. You can always add more salt when you're done. Okay? All right. So we are, as you know, not utilizing added oils for the most part. So, but you could use some olive oil in this, and it will kind of give it that movement and texture like it's been cooked, okay? The most important thing in making this recipe is that you want to make sure that you don't over process this, okay? I will show you where the mushrooms go in, but the mushrooms, when you make it at home, please do not put the mushrooms in the food processor with this mixture. You will cut up the mushrooms into chunks, right? Like into half-inch pieces, and you will add that, fold that into your cauliflower scramble. There's a reason for that. And the reason for that is because mushrooms, when you process it in the food processor, it makes things very mushy. So it's very good to use in like nut meats that you're going to dehydrate, but it's not so good to use in things that you're going to eat fresh and you still want it to have some level of crunchiness or something, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to turn on the generator, and but we're going to pulse. We're not going to turn on the food processor full strength. We're just going to pulse it, and we're going to pulse it down until this becomes more like pea size uh, pieces in the food processor, okay? And this is to prevent it from over processing. If you turn it on, you may just get a mush, and then you'll have to hurry up and try to turn it off. So we're just going to pulse it, pulse it, pulse it until we get the consistency that we're looking for, okay? We'll be right back. That was quick, right? All right. So let's give this a taste. All right. Mm. Hmm. It's very spicy. I would say that we're going to add a little bit more nutritional yeast to it and some more black black salt. So we're going to add 2 more tablespoons of nutritional yeast. The olive oil, it does help it have also like a different consistency other than salad. So I do recommend like 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay. If you're okay with using the added oils, and we're gonna add another half a teaspoon of the black salt. So it'll be 1 total teaspoon of black salt and 3 tablespoons of I could double dip because we're eating this, okay? So I'm just gonna scrape down the sides here because I'm gonna mix it around because we don't want to over process it. You want it to be the consistency that I'm about to show you. Mm. Mm-hmm. Let me let me show you the consistency that it turned out, okay? 1 second. Okay. Okay. So Clazy is gonna get a closer shot here. I love the spiciness of this. It's really nice. with a little bit of olive oil and also some mushrooms on top with some pico-de-gallo. We're really talking now. Turmeric will make it more yellow than just the curry. Okay, so your recipe will have for turmeric, mushrooms, and the pico-de-gallo. Right? But the mushrooms now will go in this. This is where the mushrooms would go. I feel like I have a cauliflower on my face. Okay, so this is when you would put the mushrooms in, right? So you would chop up the mushrooms. It will be a little bit more yellow, right, because you're using turmeric. And then you would also have some avocado on the side with it, with the pico de gallo. And we're talking about delicious to the delicious, right? Isn't that pretty? Mm. Mm. You can also have this in a salad or on a salad as well. Okay? And that's it. Simple. Tomorrow, tune in. What we're going to be making about tomorrow? Oh, we're making the potato-less salad. You don't want to miss that. I'm Chef India Camille signing off. Give thanks to the cameraman behind the scenes, Quasi Judah. Raw Food Daily. Tell your friends. Make this recipe. Enjoy. Inner joy. Mm.